This is the amazing story of Excel's Phantom Day. And the spoiler alert, the Phantom Day is Wednesday the 29th of February 1900. So as you may know, when you type a date into Microsoft Excel, it's actually stored as a number. So today's date of filming, is the 13th of February 2022. If I change the format from date format to number format, we can see that Excel stores today's date as 44,605. What is this number? Well, it's the number of days since January the 1st, 1900. Why does Excel need to do this? Because try telling a computer that some months have 31 days, some months have 30, and February can either have 28 or 29. So all date calculations have that one reference point of the 1st of January 1900. But here's the thing. Today is not 44,605 days since January the 1st, 1900. It's actually only 44,604 days. Excel has a phantom day. We can prove this by simply writing a list of the days since 1st of January 1900. Preferably on some paper that can be recycled later. 1st of January 1900, day 1. 2nd of January 1900, day 2. 12th of February 2022, 44,603. 13th of February today, 44,604. See? Excel is indeed a day out. Did I really do that? Nah. Let's try another way of proving that Excel has a phantom date. There's lots of sites on the web that list the number of days in a year. Here's an example. It's called an Epoch Converter. So we can use Power Query to import these numbers into Excel for every year between 1900 and 2021, the end of last year. Now we can add a total to find the number of days up until the last day of 2021 last year. There's 44,560. Now we need to add the days so far in this year, 2022, 31 days in January and 13 days in February. Grand total 44,604 days. So that's the real number of days. Now let's add up the number of days that Excel thinks there is. I put in a cheeky little formula that works out how many days Excel thinks there is in a year. Basically, it works out the number of days from the 1st of January to the 31st of December in any given year. If we go to the bottom, you can see the difference. Here's the problem. Right in the first year, 1900, Excel thinks it's a leap year, but it wasn't. Let's confirm this by filling down all the Excel dates for 1900. Yep, there's Wednesday the 29th of February, our phantom day. So one final piece of evidence. Let's work out for ourselves whether 1900 was in fact a leap year or not. Let's follow this flowchart. Question 1. Can we evenly divide the year 1900 by 4? Evenly divide just means we get a whole number. 1900 divided by 4 equals 475. So yes, we can evenly divide it. We can move on to question 2. Question 2. Can we evenly divide 1900 by 100? Yes, and we get 19. We can move on to the final question. Question 3. Can we evenly divide 1900 by 400? 1900 divided by 400 is 4.75. So we can't evenly divide it. So 1900 is not a leap year. Therefore, we find the accused, Microsoft, guilty of having a phantom day in Microsoft Excel, Wednesday the 29th of February 1900. So what's the story? Well, cast your minds back to the early 1980s when everyone, including me, was using a spreadsheet called Lotus 123. The Lotus 123 developers were the first to incorrectly designate 1900 as a leap year, probably deliberately to make their date coding easier. When Excel came out around 1985 on the Macintosh, it was also assumed 1900 was a leap year. Why? Because the success of Excel depended very much on it being compatible with the highly popular Lotus 123 spreadsheets. And that's where it stayed. Wednesday 29th of February 1900 is still in today's version of Microsoft Excel. There's one final question to answer. Does it matter? The answer is probably not. We don't have employees that started work in 1900. Product warranties expired a long time ago, and it was a long time before capital gains tax was introduced. But Microsoft support do note that the leap year bug does result in the weekday function returning incorrect values prior to the 1st of March 1900. So that's the amazing story of Excel's Phantom Day. And the good news is we don't need to lose sleep about it. And the good news is we don't need to lose sleep over it.